I did have a stiletto. I just don't know where you are. Where did I put you? You were like right here because I was using you. I don't know where I put the stiletto. Hmm. Interesting. Good morning. Yeah, the condensation in my windows, Arnetta, is real. The humidity is good for your hair and your skin, just not fun to be in. Good morning. Oh yeah, and the mosquitoes are out. I'm like, hold on, I have like a Roxy hair on my screen. See, there's some things I do love about summer. I feel like my skin always looks the best in summer, and I feel like my hair is always like my curls are always popping in summer. Um, Opposed to winter where I feel like I look like a White Walker and that my skin is just gonna like, crack off and my hair's like can start a forest fire. Um, but the humidity today is unreal. I opened up the window and you could just see condensation. Like you can't see out the window. It's just like a thick layer of condensation. You're just like, awesome. And I know it's because there's like a hurricane that might turn into a tropical storm. They're just keeping a close eye on it, and you can tell. You can tell. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. So yesterday we like I got a lot of stuff done. Um I got to work with we got an interview done. I We got an interview done with not cool. Not cool. I could handle a lot. Hold on. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. I'm sorry. I can handle a lot. I don't that that word is a yeah, give me a minute. So yeah, I got to work with I got to do an interview with the lovely Jess yesterday with Patreon, and Jess is forced to be just she's like a vibe. She's a whole entire vibe. She's a person that you once you're around her, like her vibe is rubs off on you and you're automatically in a good mood. And yeah, it was a good interview. We got to learn a little bit more about her, cork processes, and just terminology, just history about cork and whatnot. And by doing so, we got to learn a little bit more about Jess. And I'm one of these people that once you like when you get to know the people behind like the designer, the people behind the person that's selling stuff, I feel like you get more in depth with them and you feel like a connection. And I think connections just are so important in today's society. And I think it was a great interview. And from there, I got to finish up my Lola bag. I wish I had that to show you guys, but I wanted to send that immediately to the person who commissioned it to me because I ordered cork for it and some hardware, but the mail was really, really slow, and it wasn't even from the person who I bought it from. It was in Columbia, Maryland, kid you not, for 3 days. For 3 days, not even on a weekend. It was like here for like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and they didn't deliver it till Friday. And I was I don't know what it is today. um, yeah, it was very interesting. Um, I'm doing good today. Other than some nasty words, I'm doing good. Um, but I wanted to show you something because I get a lot of people asking me on my Lolas, I put a side trim. And I just want to show you briefly how I do my side trim. All right, so this is not a full pattern piece, so I'm not showing you a full pattern piece. But what I like to do is I like to kind of trace out a pattern piece, and I doodle a lot, so you can see that I'm a doodler. I then go and I take a pattern piece, or I take the pattern and I start making measurements. Like this is from the top. This is like the pattern piece that Lauren made for the trim, and I figure out how far I want the trim to go down from the bottom pattern piece that I want to create. For me, it's about 1.5 inches. I think that gap looks really nice. It looks nice from side profile and in the front. And then I figure out how far I want it to go into the middle of the bag. And then I kind of round out a shape from there. And then once I make a shape, a pattern shape, I cut it out, and I know I need to make them two. I need to make two sets mirror image. One like one right sides out, and then one on the other side. And that's how I make my pattern pieces shape. The crazy thing is I never make the same pattern shape exactly the same twice. I somehow always miss this piece because I have this thing where once I see a paper pattern, sometimes it gets put into another pattern like area. I have paper pattern section, or I sometimes accidentally throw them away. But it starts off something like similar here, where this is the notches, and this is where the trim is, and this is about 1.5 inches, and then I kind of just doodle or draw where I wanted to go. So I just make a line here, and then I figure out how I want to connect it. Do I want it to be really raw, like round? Do I want it to be more like oval, oblong, however I want it to be? And that's how I get it to start shaping the pieces that I want for the side of the bag. It's really easy. And then I try to figure out, do I want these pieces to have raw edges and where I need to singe or edge paint so that way it's smooth? Or do I need to add 1 inch or 1/2 inch above, and then I fold it down so that way it's nice, no raw edges um, piece? And that's how I do my fancy little front pieces on the Lola. Yeah, the mail has got really, really horrible. I don't know what it is. I I've had some crazy USPS USPS experiences recently, like at the actual post office. Like I'm waiting for a phone call for me to be like a character witness at the post office. That happened like when I mailed off the giveaway. I'm waiting for it. I told like two people, and I'm just waiting for me to be a character witness. I don't know what's going on with the United States Post Office. It is like terrifying, between them being really slow, like them not treating their employees like they're gold. They are freaking gold. My mailman busts his butt. Like I see how hard he works. Like he works hard, and I just don't think he gets like treasured like he deserves. But my post office, there's like two. We have like a smaller branch, and we have like a bigger one. And the thing that there's a reason why I have my husband now drop things off. Like if I have a if I'm not meeting the person in person, the, that's commissioning me, and realistically, most of the time, the people that are commissioning me live in Maryland. And if you're familiar with Maryland, it's kind of like It's kind of like LA. Like everywhere you could go, you could probably meet with each other within an hour. It's a very small state. It is a small state. Like you could throw a quarter and be in another state. Like it's very small. And where I live is in central Maryland. So I can just literally shoot in any direction and be somewhere. Um, but man, so the day that I'm mailing out the 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 gift for the prize winner, I'm also mailing out two packages that people bought on Etsy. So our old post office was behind the mall where the Whole Foods are, and you used to be able to take your priority mail packages and just like shoot them in a bin. Dude, I miss those bins. I miss them. I don't have to interact with anybody. I just shoot them in. I already paid for my shipping labels. Click it, take it, put them on, go, right? Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. You can do it any time of night. It's their surveillance thing. No one messes with them. They're like they have like this big like this big neck, and they were this yellowish, orangish bin, and you shoot them in, and they go into the bin. Cool. They decided to move to the opposite side of the mall, and they're a walk-in facility. Now they have a bin, but it's only for regular letters. So I haven't actually been into the facility. Usually my husband takes care of all my packages. And so I walk into this facility, I'm looking around, I'm trying to see if they have somewhere where you could put the post office bins. I didn't go to the main post office because the smaller post office is literally a block away from my house. So I'm looking inside, I don't see anything. I'm parked in the 15-minute parking spot. I'm like, okay, I might have to go to the desk. I'm like, not a problem. I'll get a receipt and I'll be able to track all of them. Blah 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 blah. As I walk into the facility, I see there's only one person behind the desk. They have those clear guards. You know how everything happened after the big C. The clear guards are always out. The sneeze guards. So, I mean, I guess if I was that, I would like that because people would be sneezing and not doing the vampire thing, and you're just like, ugh. So, like, this young lady runs out from behind the sneeze guard thing, and from like the swinging door, runs out of the postal building, and this postal building's gorgeous. It's all glass, goes to another postal lady that is quite older than her, like probably like 40 years her senior. She has like a knee brace on, two elbow brace, and a wrist guard. I'm like, okay, she's been in the mail world a long time. Her joints are. She was like, if you have an effing problem with me, talk to me in my face. Don't do da 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 da. She's in full lunge mode. Now, when I'm going to do a side profile because we've all seen this. When someone's in lunge mode, their back is shoulder blades are distended, their hands are cocked, and I'm like this. The couple in front of me is like, yeah, she's been pissed. So they got to see what happened 2 minutes before I did because I had no idea what transpired. I'm like, what did I walk into? A young lady behind me is like, I was just trying to drop off this package because they mailed it to the wrong person's address. Then another couple behind me was like, oh no. And then another couple was like, we just walked into something that we're all witness to because we walked into a government building. I was like, damn it. And I was like, okay, someone might have to hold my package because if she lunges at this older woman, I have to break it up. There's just no way I'm going to allow her to hit an older woman. Like, my mom would like come back from the grave and like scold me forever. There's no way I'm going to allow her to hit an older woman. It's just, I, that's not how I was raised. So they were like talking smack. The older lady was calm and collective the whole time. The other one was in ready to lunge mode with hands cocked for like 2 minutes. She comes back into the building. And so that's say this is the partition. We were right here. She's like, you guys are in the wrong way. So all of us move around. She's checking us all. And during the whole time, she's not like, I'm sorry about this. It's between me and her. She's like, is that all you need? And we were like, so the first older couple left. They sent their package internationally. I was like, yeah, give me my tracking number. I wasn't going to just drop them off at this point. Now I want the tracking number because I'm afraid. Like, I get the tracking number, and she was like, the older lady was like, my problem is that the minute we walked into the building, it's a government building. They have surveillance. And she's like, even if no one talks, you can't tell me that they don't monitor the USPS surveillance stuff on a daily. And I'm like, so I've just been patiently waiting for someone to call, be like, do you know what happened, transpired? Because I have never seen two postal employees yell at each other. I called Kendall immediately. He's like, what? I have never seen that. He's like, you always get weird stuff happening. I don't know. It was like walking into Knives Out. Like, what did I miss? Like, yeah, that happened like last week. So, and then the mail. I hate calling the post office. Like, I feel like they underpay their employees, which could probably cause a hostile environment. And I feel like some of the newer employees don't get like the education that like the older ones have. It's I don't know. Okay. Good morning, Margie. Yeah, it was really crazy situation. I have no idea how that even I okay, so secretly, I kind of wish that I was there 2 minutes beforehand to know what the argument was about. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm already there and I got to see like the tail end of it. Like now I want to know what it was about, but it's probably for best that I didn't know. But yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much my day. So but yeah, so if you, I'm going to be posting pictures of my Lola. I took some pictures, not a lot. I'm going to do a quick little short. And so if you are a person that is going to watch it on YouTube and you're like, hey, how did you get that brown trim? Refer back to the captain's log and you'll see that I draw it on a piece of paper. Like, when in doubt, draw it out. Like seriously, it'll save you time. There's not like there probably is people that create like templates eventually. If you like a shape well enough, there are a lot of people that will tell you that you can make templates out of cutting mats, which are 100% right. You can make them out of cardboard. You can make them out of anything that can last. I usually make my templates. I don't you there's like templates you can buy um that are plasticky. You can make them that way, but I usually just keep my paper templates or remake them because I like different shapes for different kind of themes of bags. Sometimes I want like a deep slope, sometimes I want it to be wavy. It's just each bag I like to make a little bit different from the next, and I just go for it and have fun while I'm drawing it. Just have fun in the process and you will enjoy it a lot more. I don't the trolls are be trolling today. Yeah. um yeah, the laminator too. You're right. And it works just as well. Like you can laminate that bad boy a couple times too. It's like do 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 do. But like making your own paper templates, go for it. Like even if you design your own zipper facing, have fun. I had somebody that made the coolest zipper facing in the class. They made it like a cloud. Like they made it like a puffy cloud because they love zipper pulls that have like a thunderbolt. So they made their zipper pull like a white cloud, and they did the lamination. I thought that was cool, but don't be afraid to draw. Like that is the fun thing about our art. It's exactly that. It's our art. So if you're a person that naturally doodles, or like Io's mom is an artist. Like just draw. Like you'll be surprised of what you can achieve, and then you can then cut it out and then have fun. Um, just draw. You'd be very, very surprised. And then you can create something brand new. And then when you show it to people, you can be inspiration. And that inspiration can spark something new in someone else. You never know what you may spark and set a fire to this whole community. And it might be something new that can help the community. So have fun. Okay, you did. Didn't you look at that Black Mamba thing? Like I'm telling you, they're sometimes I'm on my weird video kick. Like okay, so I always look during Shark Week. I look up when sharks attack. I don't know. I like Shark Week. I don't. It's so interesting that we don't know a lot of things about sharks. It's very interesting. Like it, I don't know. I feel like we as humans think we know everything, but when we find out that there's things that we cannot find out, it drives us mad. And like then we pretend that we don't want to know, but we do because we try every single year and we fail. Then I also like to look at animals like animal attacks, not on humans because I think it's stupid and I always blame the human in the scenario. Like when they're in the zoos and like the animals, I'm like, why are you at that zoo? You think the car is going to protect you from a rhinoceros? Kudos to you. But I do like when like animals have this thing where like they're a standoff with them, and then there's like zoologists or like people that are like looking at natural habitats and they have it on film, and you're just like, what? Yeah. Yep. I got to see Io's mom face paint like in person, and like the thing is that she was able to have full-fledged conversations with me and just paint, and I was like, what? I'm about to have her paint face me. I don't care if I'm in my 40s. This is about to be on and cracking. Like, let's go. So, you did too. Okay, isn't that Black Mamba thing the thing is that okay, not only is that video interesting, but like lionesses to me are very they have to have some kind of weird like communication that we are not aware of because that lioness came out of nowhere. But I do know that lionesses they hunt in packs, and that when you think one is alone, they're not. It's very rare if they're alone. They it's very very rare. So like it they're I like I'm one of my favorite things to watch. If you were like Snow, give me your phone and you were looking, you'll be like, why do you watch so many snake videos and just animal videos? Because they intrigue me because there's so much that we don't know about them. And that's why like people that study like that are zoologists or study a certain animal, I'm always about it because I think it's very interesting because the more we think we know about them, the less we actually do. Um, I don't know. And then you'll be like, stop watching Naked and Afraid. I don't know. I don't know why I watch it. That's the only reality show that I will watch. If you're like, Show, do you watch Love Island? No. I have never seen The Bachelor. I've never seen any of the Housewives. I haven't seen that stuff does not intrigue me. But you put Naked and Afraid on, I'll be like, yeah, let's get into it. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't maybe because it's like really primitive. Can't like for me, I would lose. And immediately I'll be like, I tap out. First of all, the sun against me, I would lose. I would lose. I get afraid of my own shadow, so that's why I'm intrigued by these people. They'll be like, I've been camping 27 years of my life. I Or like the people that walk terrain barefooted. I've always intrigued with those people. There's no bad feeling. It's like literally intrigued by you. Like, how do you do it? Like, but yeah, I'm afraid of snakes. I'm terrified, and my daughter always wants one, my middle one. But I like to learn about them. I'm terrified of orcas, and I know a lot about them. I like so when I'm afraid of something, I like to learn about it. I don't I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, like I don't watch any reality show. Like my husband, he used to watch like Survivor and stuff like that. I can't watch it. Oh, another show I could watch. What is it? Mountain Men. I have no idea why I could watch that show. It does absolutely nothing. It it is the most relaxing show to me, and I've watched it from like the very beginning. But I go in and out of it. Like I wait until the season ends and I'll binge watch it. I could watch Mountain Men, and I don't know. It could be. I think it's the guy that does the voiceovers. Like, let's go to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'll be like, yeah, let's go. Like, but I can't watch like Real Housewife. I can't watch The Bachelorette or the whatever. I was happy that they did the golden one where they did it for older people that that have older kids. I was like, that's about time because I think that needs to be the hyper focus. But I have never watched one of those. I just because if I don't know, I just don't get the Black Mamba. Yes, so like seriously, this is why I'm obsessed with the Black Mamba courtroom Jess. Because all right, like when they have shown like up close like, persons of a black mamba, like their scales, they have an iridescent quality. So they'll be like matte, 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 and then their scale, a couple scales will be iridescent black. So when Jess came out with this black mamba thing, the reason why it attracted me is because it has the same damn pattern as an actual black mamba. So like this is your call. Like if Jess has this in stock, you need to get it. And again, hear me out. I'm not saying this to buy from my friend. I'm telling you like this, when I buy rolls, you can ask anyone that I have buy from. I bought from Lauren, I bought from like so sweetness. I have bought from so many people. When I buy cork, I always buy two rolls because your straps, your handles, and your connectors can literally be one roll. And then your SOL when you're trying to use it for the body of your bag. This means if you have extras, this is when you can use it for key fobs or maybe like a little wristlet or a little wallet. But at least you have extras and you're not like, oh God, I gotta buy another one because I don't have enough for the bag. That that's my rule of thumb with cork or say with either vinyl, like 18-inch vinyl. If it's like a 36 by 54 vinyl, then you only need one. But if you're 18 by something, you just buy two because it doesn't make any sense. If you want most of your bag to be that, just do it. It's just and like me and Jess both said yesterday, do not just latch onto your vinyl or your cork or your precious fabric and not use it. It literally makes no sense. Use it. Use it. Yeah, that Black Mamba one is my favorite. And she kind of showed like she I don't know if you guys went to her website. She has like this black on black like 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 triangle-ish one and it almost looks like a velvet. I want that one to be my computer bag. That one the black on black. There's something about black on black with me. I will buy every single time. Like every single time. Like every single time. Never fails. I can't. I'm assuming my husband watches like weird reality stuff. Like, well, like he watches America Ninja and things like that. Like, I'm trying to think about what else he watches. I don't know. He watches weird stuff. So, but he mostly watches football and like all sports. And if the Olympics is on, he is null and void. You could be like Kendall do backflips and stuff like that. He is out. Like the Olympics is his jam. Um, so that is it. What up, Leslie? So the Olympics is his jam. So you do that like that. But I can't watch reality show. Like I just don't do. I can't. I don't know. But if you put Mountain Man on, I'll be like, let's watch this. And you know, to me, it's not really a reality show. It's kind of more like like a documentary thing. Like they tell you what they're about to do, and they do it. Like, and they'll be like, something's wrong. There's wolves, and you hear wolves in the background, but it's not like a play-by-play of it. So, oh yeah, Kendall likes the Masked Singer. He watches that with the kids. I can't because they don't want to watch it with me because I can tell you whose voice it is every single time. I have this thing um with my memory, like I remember a lot of stuff. This is how I got like past school really easily. Once I have you locked in, it's locked in. It's yeah, I'm just not into but I'm not into a lot of my TV shows that I watch are weird shows. They're not like I'm not like, "Oh, I like the TV shows I like is like Bob's Burgers, Abbott Elementary, and things like that." Like I'll watch those on a weekly, but like the shows that I really like, they're all gone. Like I liked Big Bang Theory and they're not, they're no longer around. So I just like watch whenever Netflix comes out with a really good TV show or series, then I'll binge watch it and then I'll call it a day. Yeah. Hey Lynette, you have a good day too. So yeah, my today we're cutting out the Evie everyday tote, everyday bowler bag from Alexis in my Patreon group. I still haven't picked out what fabric I'm going to use for it at all. So I'm going to be here for 2 hours looking around like I'm crazy in my that is the longest process thing for me. Like what do I want to do? Oh, I want to do Alice in Wonderland. No, I want to do Marvel. So I have to figure that out and then pull all the hardware. Then we're going to cut that out at noon. And then I am still trying to do the landscape to one of the Dungeons and Dragons. Like I got the landscape, but like the mountains and peaks look super off to me. They look like Dole Whip, like it. I'm trying to draw because instead of like looking like this on the computer, they're looking like this, like the top of ice cream. And I'm like, they look like shark fins or like the top of ice cream when they're getting finished off. And I'm like, so I have to finish. I want it the way it shows on the computer is how it's going to appear on the laser. So it's annoying. So I need to go try to figure that out. And yeah, I need to figure that out. So I'm going to probably play like some murder mystery stuff in the background, or I don't know. I'd play something in the background. Maybe some I don't know, probably some Reddit people telling Reddit stories. I always like those. I don't know, because I don't people go to Reddit and just tell some wild stories. So listen to some of that, or maybe just listen to music. But I'm most likely going to listen to some Reddit stories so I can secretly judge and be like, what? And try to figure that out before 12, and then cut that out, and then try to maybe do the front panel. I would like to finish the front and back panel between today and tomorrow, so that way on Friday when I am doing the Yarrow wallet cutout with the sew bagging cut, I can finish and I can sew up this bag. And I know you guys seen that there is the tester bag that is out from Ora Rosa. I would like to finish up 1 or 2 tester bags this weekend, so that way I can get started on that video. I'm really excited about it. I think you guys are gonna like the bag. The bag is adorable, and it has some interesting, very interesting things. I know. I seen that the yeah. I seen that. I seen that. Unfortunately, I have a lot of family members that was there and lost everything from it. My husband is from Louisiana, which I speak his name and I hear his footprints coming down. So, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Today the trolls be trolling. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.